I want to welcome every one of us once again to Breadwinners Assisted Education, Educational Services and Consultancy. And the program that we are here for is How to Succeed Success Assisted Seminar. And it is about how to succeed, because everything needs learning. Even mechanic, organizer, there is no vocation on earth that you don't need to learn. And after we have learned the vocation, we still need to learn how to do that vocation successfully, because it is possible to do it with failure, and at the same time it is possible to do our business with success. So the purpose of this seminar to expose the participant to laws and principles of success. Last week was the first edition of this program, and what we treated last week was a success campaign. We discovered last week that we need to campaign for our success. If we want to succeed, the way politicians are campaigning for success in election, that's how we too need to campaign for success in our business. Today is another edition, which is the second edition of this program, and our topic for today is 7 most powerful laws of success. I'm going to look at 7 laws of success, and they are very powerful, in the sense that if we can understand these laws and apply them into our business, there's going to be success without doubt. Introduction. If you look at the board, you will see what we are saying on the board. Failure is normal. Success is extraordinary. What do we mean by that? What we simply mean is that to fail, you don't need to do anything much. But if you want to succeed, you are going to do extra things. To fail, you don't need to do anything. Failure will not cost you energy. It won't cost you thought. It won't cost you idea. If you want to fail, that is, you just remain like that. It is normal. And that's why you see that many people are failing, because it doesn't take any task to be a failure. If a child in a school setup is going to fail, what does it? He just needs to be careless. Come late to school, and in the classroom, don't pay attention in the classroom. Don't do much. Play, and don't do the assignment. Don't do the test. So at the end of the day, the child will fail. But the child that is going to succeed must come early, must pay attention, must write notes, must study, must read, must answer correctly, must engage his or her brain. He will do something, or she will do something extra. 21,000 new brands are introduced worldwide each year. By brands, we mean 21,000 new brands or products or goods are introduced worldwide each year, and most fail in 12 months. That is, each day people are introducing new products, new materials into the market. And the research says 21,000 new brands are introduced worldwide each year, and most of them fail in the first 12 months. That is, within a year, they fail. 8 out of 10 products launched in United States of America fail within 3 months. So, starting or doing business is not a big deal. Starting or doing business is not a big deal. Success is everything. Or, what is the purpose of unprofitable business? You know, some people celebrate when they get capital. Maybe they get bank loan. Or somebody give them capital. They celebrate. I thank God I have capital to start business. But that is not the time to thank God, because you don't know what is going to happen to that business in the next 3 months. You don't know what is going to happen to that business in the next 12 months. You don't know what is going to happen to that business in the next 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years. When your business is able to witness the 5th year, then we can say the business is succeeding. And we can say the business is succeeding after 5 years, when the business is 5 years, and you can be proud of at least $1 million in the account, then we can say the business is successful. If you have run a business for 5 years, you are doing a business for 5 years, and at the end of the 5th year, you can see $1 million in the account. Of course, maybe you can spend from it, buy a product, and it can come down. But if the business is containing $1 million or more, but if the business has never contained $1 million, so the business is still struggling. So what we are saying is that, and I think I will have witness in the house, how many people have gotten money, whether from bank or somebody, rent a big place that may be like this or 4 times bigger than this, and stock it with all manner, whether boutique or supermarket, and they start running the business. So where is the business today? Where is the business today? So, and that's what we mean by, we say starting or doing business is not a big deal. Success is everything. And that's why it is very, very important to acquire knowledge that will help you to succeed in your business, whatever the business is. Whether you are doing business for yourself or you are doing the business for someone else, you need to acquire the relevant knowledge that will make you to succeed in that business. If you are not successful, it is your fault. By now, if you are not successful, it is your fault. It is my fault if I'm not successful. If you are successful, it is your effort. If you are successful, it is your effort. So, it is your duty and responsibility to acquire relevant knowledge and apply them and succeed. Acquire relevant knowledge, apply them, and succeed. It is your duty, it is my responsibility. So I want to welcome every one of us to the Factory of Success. This seminar is a place that I call Factory of Success because we are going to be training people, exposing people to information that will help them to break through in their business. Success Assisted Seminar. We have 3 levels of success. 3 levels of success. Number 1 is failure and poverty. Failure and poverty. And that's the level that most of us find ourselves. A level where you don't have money. A level where you can't boast of anything. In fact, when man was born into the world, he was born naked. Man was born naked and poor. No clothes, no money. We all came naked into the world. Even if the person is born into a rich family, he's still going to start poor. No clothes, nothing. And when you start a business at the initial stage, that's the situation. Failure and poverty. And that's the level that many businesses are today, struggling to survive, living from hand to mouth. And praying, but prayer alone cannot make a man to succeed. If you want to succeed, you need to expose yourself to information that will make you to succeed. Number 2 level is failure and success. This is a situation where you will succeed today, tomorrow you will fail. Up and down. Today you are happy, things are going well. After 2 months, back to square one. And we can blame it on whatever. Business is not doing well, it's economy, it's this thing. And this is the situation that many people are today. Their businesses. Today there is money, there is breakthrough. Then after 1 week, trouble, challenges. How are you doing? It's not easy. It's not easy. So failure today, success tomorrow. Success next tomorrow, failure the following day. That's another level. And it is sad to be in that situation. Number 3 is pure success. A situation whereby you break through, you are a success story for life. You are a millionaire and you are never going to come down. And it is possible. And that is the purpose of starting Success Assisted Seminar. It's a place where we intend to raise people that will have pure success. Without wasting time, we are going to go and look at the 7 most powerful laws of success. Number 1, the law of vision. This is an idea, goal, or dream which one aspires. The ability to see. Vision has to do with sight or high sight. It's something that you can imagine. Vision is a picture that you see in your mind. It can be concerning your life, concerning your family, concerning your business, concerning your future, even concerning your religion. Vision is something you see or dream about. It could be natural or spiritual or supernatural. Vision is the foundation of success in every aspect of life. It could be personal vision. You can have vision about your marriage. It could be vision about family, about one's family. It could be vision about your education. It could be financial vision. Vision about your religion. Vision about nation. It could be vision about a particular day. That is daily vision. Your goal concerning that day. Weekly vision or yearly vision. 2019 for example. You can have vision for this new year. What do you want to achieve in this year? What is your vision? That's a question that a successful person must answer. You must have a vision. Do you have any vision at all? Be a person of vision. Be a vision-driven person. Live for your vision. Make your vision to happen. Are you ready to pay the price? Are you ready to do what it will take to make your vision to become a reality? A life without vision is an empty or zero life. The Bible says, where there is no vision, people perish. Because where there is no vision, there will be no direction. There is nothing that you are targeting. The reason why some businesses are crawling is because there is no vision. If you have a vision that this business is going to generate 2 million naira in this year, then that vision will affect the way you're going to do that business. But if you are just doing it, let me just wake up and go there, well, and that is problem. Vision will prolong your life. So the law of vision is the number one law for people that want to succeed. You need to have a dream, have idea or a goal concerning that particular issue. There is a story of a boy called Joseph in the Bible. As a small boy, he had a vision through dream of greatness, and he was telling his people, telling his brother, telling his parents, and that thing began to direct his life. And at the end of the day, it became his dream. So it doesn't matter the age. If a child is having vision or dream, that child will be successful. And that's why you see many children are successful today. Keep talking about the young lady in Nigeria, Emanuela, of around 7 years old, and she's a million because she has vision and she's making her vision to happen. So if a child is having vision, the child will begin to succeed. And if it's an adult, it's the same thing. So do not live a life of sorrow. It's time to pause. What am I here for? Why are you doing the business? Why are you here? Why are you on earth? Why are you in Jos? You need vision. You need dream. You need to be a vision-driven person. Because when you have a vision, that vision will begin to control you. It begins to empower you. Because when you have a vision, you write it down. And that is the starting point. The number 2 law of success is the law of creation. This is the act of creating, especially Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. We saw God created the heavens and the earth in Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. And by that, God was showing us how to succeed. It is the action or process of bringing something into existence. That thing was not existing before. At creation, you bring what was not existing into existence. The creation of the universe, as God did in Genesis 1:1. Creation is something created, such an invention or artwork. This marker was not existing before, somebody created it. Creation of your ideas, vision or dream is your pathway to success. We said that we need to have vision. After you have conceived vision, then the creation of that vision, you now need to create the vision. And the creation of your vision is your pathway to success. Your vision, idea, dream, or business concept can never create itself unless you create it. It's good to have good vision, great vision. I'm going to be a billionaire. That's a financial vision. But how a billion comes, it is your responsibility to work it out. Working it out is the creation. No matter how beautiful your vision is, it is your responsibility to make it happen. It is my responsibility to make my vision happen. It is your responsibility to make your dream, your idea, your vision happen. Dream big, because all things are possible to someone who believes in God, who believes in himself or herself, and the vision. Dream big, because all things are possible to someone who believes in God, himself or herself, and the vision. No matter how big your vision is, it is possible. If you decide that you are going to build a university in your life, it is possible. So far you can believe God for it, and believe in yourself, and believe in the dream. It is possible. No matter how big the dream is, it's possible. If you decide that you are going to have estate in Plateau State, you are going to have estate that will contain about 500 flats, 500 houses. It is possible if you can believe. Go for it. Believe yourself and believe your vision. Where you are today is the product of your vision yesterday. Your situation today is the product of your vision yesterday. If you are nowhere, it shows you had no vision, because majority of people on earth do not have vision. So if you are nowhere today, if you are nobody today, it shows you had no vision in the previous years. And of course, if you had no vision, you had nothing to create. So you just be living your life by chance. Every great organization, product, nation you see today is a product of vision, idea, or dream. Every great organization, product, or nation you see today is a product of vision, idea, or dream. Think about a great organization. Are you talking of Coca-Cola? Are you talking of Microsoft Corporation? It's a dream, idea of Bill Gates. Great product like Coca-Cola is a dream, idea of somebody. Great nation like a USA is a dream, idea of some people. Turn your dream and vision machine on. Everybody have capacity to dream, to have vision, great vision. So turn the machine on. Turn your dream machine. Turn your vision machine on. Stop living a visionless life. Pause and ask yourself vision-provoking questions. There are questions you can ask yourself that will provoke vision in you. There was a man in the Bible, his name is Jacob. There was a day he asked himself, when will I provide for my own house? Also, when will I have my own car? Also, when will I have my own house? Also, when will I have my own estate? There are questions. When will I have 10 million naira in my account? There are questions you ask yourself and they will provoke vision in you. If you don't ask such questions, you will continue living. Imitation is limitation, says John Mason. So try to be original and unique, because imitation is limitation. Coca-Cola is unique. It's unique. Worldwide is unique. Creativity is always impressive, marketable, and profitable. Creativity is always impressive. When something is new, when God created heaven and the earth, is wow. When you go to the United States of America, wow. When you see a big company like Coca-Cola making billions of naira every week, wow. So it is impressive, and it is marketable, and it is profitable. Make good use of the law of creation by taking responsibility to create your ideas, create your dreams and your vision with all diligence. Number 3, the law of correction. It has to do with the act of correcting. Correction is a substitution for an error or mistake. When you have made mistake, so what you do to correct that mistake, that is correction. It's a substitution for an error or mistake. It is punishment that is intended to rehabilitate an offender. Another word for prison is correctional facility, a place of renewal or restoration. So prison is correctional facility. That's why when some people are bad, when they go to prison, they change for better. When they come back, they become normal. Why? Because that house is an house of correction. Correction has the power of transformation. That through correction, a life can be transformed. A business can be transformed. Business that is not doing better can begin to do better through correction. When you correct some things that are wrong, what is making the business to be suffering? what is making the business not to prosper. Other business like this are prospering. What is making, and it's not about the nature of business. It's not about it. Other people are doing the same thing, and they are succeeding. So what is making me not to succeed? If you can discover and correct it, then there will be success. So correction is another law of success, because it will eventually lead to transformation. Correction is a change made to something in order to improve it, or the action of making such a change to make something better. That is correction. We all know about constitutional amendment. Constitutional amendment is the correction of laws, meaning that even the law of a nation can have problem, and they correct it. In the Bible, we have New Testament. New Testament is the correction of the Old Testament, because God said that Old Testament was having fault. It cannot give people salvation. They were using the blood of animal, and that blood of animal does not have enough power to grant man eternal salvation. So that's why you keep on repeating the sacrifice. So in the New Testament, God sent Jesus to come and die. So New Testament is the correction of the Old Testament, because there was fault with the Old Testament. Other words for corrections are rectification, setting right, making things to be right, amendment, adjustment, modification, repair, remedy, improvement, and reparation. These are other words for correction. Failure and poverty in the life of a man shows that there is need for correction. Failure and poverty in the life of a man shows that there is need for correction, adjustment, repair, or improvement. Success is a product of corrections, adjustment, and improvement. Wherever you see success, that person did not arrive there overnight. The person have tried certain things and failed and corrected and tried and failed and corrected and tried before the person succeeded. So success is a product of corrections, adjustment, and improvement. When the handset first came, the Motorola that I first used was very, very big and does not have a lot of functions. But the telecommunication companies began to correct, improve, adjust, and today we have smartphone, we have pad, we have touch screen. These are product of correction. That what this thing we did before is not doing well. How can we make it better? How can we improve it? And this is why some nations are moving forward. And you need to do the same thing concerning your life, concerning your family, concerning your business, concerning your religion. You need to correct things. You need to improve things. You need to make things to become better so that success can take place. Even God had to correct the earth in Genesis chapter 1 verse 3 to 31. God began to correct. Let there be light. There was light. Let there be this. God began to. Because what God first in verse 2, Bible said the earth was without form, formless. There was darkness. There was emptiness. There was flood. Everything scattered. There was chaos. In verse 2 of Genesis chapter 1. And from verse 3, God began to correct things. And at the end of the day, we can see a beautiful world. The same thing happened to your life, my life, to your business. If you will correct things that are wrong. When creating your vision, there can be difficulties, failure, mess, or problems. And you need the law of correction to make things right. Do not destroy your Old Testament, but correct it with the New Testament.